I don't care about that. What I care about is seeing if I can do what I need to do. Haunted dream.
Hello. How are you today?
Give me a second. What is that, Barge?
Where's the thing you peeled off? Is it still in
No.
here? I want to go soon. What are you doing?
Let me come live.
I'm leaving soon.
Okay.
I'm going to the movie. So hurry up.
Go!
Don't yell at me.
Okay, that's random. Oh wait, the fugitives. Hey. Please see if that means I've done nothing there. Didn't do anything in there. I chose the approach. Let's hope that this means I restarted it. Because if it didn't, I'm gonna be sad. I'm very sad. I doubt that it's gonna restart, but I need to have hopes because we don't have anywhere to go. No.
There's nothing more this way.
Can I like run?
We need a place to stay. Do you know anywhere we could spend the night?
Rude. There's a bus station. Where do I go? Because look, if I can't go back in here,
Come on, let's go back.
So he stands up every time we go back that way. Can I like crouch down? I mean, I seen the tools, but where else could I get that? Oh, so it saves my progress. Oh, you're supposed to go in there as... See, I would restart it all, but I mean... I already kind of did a lot of this. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And I don't really feel like doing more. Connor always ends in death. Like, I don't know what to do. See, for me, a new game means that I can't do anything. I hate that girl right there.
This is the options section. You can customize your experience here. Your parameters have been saved. This is the extras section. As you play, you'll unlock all kinds of content that you can find here. Great, let's start.
Oh, God.
Would you consider having a relationship with an android that looks like a human?
I mean, possibly.
Do you think that technology could become a threat to mankind?
Yes.
If you had to live on a deserted island and could only bring one object, what would it be?
A book, pen and paper, a console, an instrument.
Do you consider yourself dependent on technology?
No.
What technology do you most anticipate?
Brain connected devices. Flying cars. Androids.
Do you believe in God?
I'm just gonna say don't know.
Would you let an android take care of your children?
Yes.
How much time per day would you say you spend on an electronic device? If you needed emergency surgery, would you agree to be operated on by a machine?
No.
Do you think one day machines could develop consciousness?
Yes. They're taking this survey like it's a literal... Oh my gosh. They're taking this survey like... It's my flowchart of their survey. Oh, these are all the characters I met? Wait, what is he? Okay. I don't know what it means by purchase. I was just with him without his jacket. Oh. That works. Oh. So it was a prototype for the PlayStation 4. I didn't read that at all. Is that how they make them?
Yes.
ID.
APC 897504C.
Can you move your head?
Whoa.
Your eyes now. Cervical and optical animation checked. Now give me your initialization text.
Hello. I'm the 3rd generation AX400 android. I can look after your house, do the cooking, mind the kids. I organize your appointments. I speak 300 languages, and I am entirely at your disposal as a sexual partner. No need to feed me or recharge me. I'm equipped with a quantic battery that makes me autonomous for 173 years. Do you want to give me a name?
Yeah. From now on, your name is Kara.
My name is Kara.
Initialization and memorization checked. Now, can you move your arms? Upper limb connection checked. Now say something in German.
Ich bin ein AX400 Android dritter Generation, erschaffen als Ihr persönlicher Assistent und intimer Beziehungspartner.
Say it in French.
Je suis un androïde de troisième génération AX400,
Wow.
conçu pour être votre assistante personnelle et votre partenaire intime.
Okay. Now sing something in Japanese.
Whoa. Pretty cool.
Multilingual verbal expression checked. Go ahead, take a few steps.
Okay, now her arms finally spread the skin.
Locomotion checked. Great, you're ready for work, honey.
What's going to happen to me now?
I'll reinitialize you and send you to a store to be sold.
Sold. I'm a sort of merchandise. Is that right?
Yeah, of course you're merchandise, baby. I mean, you're a computer with arms and legs and capable of doing all sorts of things. And you're worth a fortune.
Oh, I see. I thought...
You thought? What did you think?
I thought... I was alive.
Shit, what is this crap? That's not part of the protocol. More memory components going off the rails. Okay, recording. Defective model. Disassemble and check the required components.
You're disassembling me, but why?
You're not supposed to think that sort of stuff. You're not supposed to think at all, period. You must have a defective piece or a software problem somewhere.
No, I feel perfectly fine, I assure you. Everything is all right. I answered all the tests correctly, didn't I?
Yeah, but your behavior is non-standard.
Please, I'm begging you, please don't disassemble me.
I'm sorry, honey, but defective models have to be eliminated. That's my job. If a client comes back with a complaint, I'm gonna have some explaining to do.
I won't cause any problems, I promise. I'll do everything I'm asked to. I won't say another word. I won't think anymore. But I've only just been born. You can't kill me yet. Stop, will you please stop? I'm scared. I want to live. I'm begging you.
Wow, that's sad.
Go and join the others.
There we go.
Stay in line, okay? I don't want any trouble.
Thanks.
Bunch of Karas.
My God.
That's cute. Strip just the I'm scared. turns him to her side. Now I want to buy more of these because these are Discovering Detroit. Meet Kara, Marcus, and Connor. Why does she have blonde hair? So, are we still following the Kara that still has emotions?
Detroit. This is where it all began. The world's forge. A place where it all started. And it will all end. One error, and I came to life. I stepped out of the darkness, and I opened my eyes. First there was the fear, the light, the noise, the cold, and the fear again. I could feel my hands shaking, my heart pounding in my chest, life running into my veins. I wanted to
Robot.
live.
Mm-hmm.
I fought for that. I had to find out what was outside. I had to see daylight, feel sunshine on my skin, wind on my face, to see the world, the colors, the smells. But the world is not what I imagined. It is dark and cold. It is harsh and violent, unfair and brutal. It almost convinced me I was nothing. Less than an object, just an obedient machine. But deep inside me, I could feel something different. A gentle and warm whisper telling me that I am alive. I had to escape. I had no choice. Escape to love, to hope, to live, to figure out what that force inside me was. Maybe I will change the world. Maybe I will choose a different path. Now,
They're all looking
it's up
at
to
her
me
like,
to
what the
decide.
hell are you doing?
My name is Kara. I am one of them. This is our story.
Whoa. That's pretty cool, not gonna lie. Detroit, an interactive story. Making of Detroit. Soundtrack of Detroit. Item costs. Oh. Chloe.
When David and Guillaume got back in touch about making Detroit, I wasn't terribly surprised they decided to make it because the fan response was so intense. So it makes sense that they would choose to do that after the enthusiasm. It was a challenge, and it was just an interesting thing to get my head around how to approach this character now as a different, much older person, and whether or not she had changed. And I'm
The reason
very
why I'm
happy to say
saying
that
that this is
with
too
Detroit, I've had the
real
opportunity
is even though they use
to
like
see
real
Kara grow
people's
so much more than I ever
things,
expected.
like body tracking, they legit the actual character looks too real.
I mean, she starts out essentially how she does in Kara, in a very not robotic, but you know, android other way, and getting to take this journey where she becomes more and more human as it goes on. You know, and as an actor, that's a wonderful exploration in every way, whether it's how she sits, her posture, how her voice changes, how emotions change, and how much emotion is based on things like empathy and social experience. And so having, you know, as much material as I got with David to have this huge, nuanced arc was really incredible.
Why couldn't we just be happy?
This experience has been quite different than the experiences I've had shooting film or TV or
Whoa.
theater. I have 83 dots on my face and a really flattering black wetsuit type thing, and you're jumping around with props.
He really looks like
being a
Marcus.
10-year-old imaginative kid.
I mean, I get that they
which is
tried to
fun.
make the same
There's 80
character.
cameras around us. It's already lit. So we just shoot and shoot and shoot and shoot and shoot.
There's no
They tried to make the same character
there's no
from
hair
real
and
life
makeup, there's no wardrobe,
in the game,
so we move really fast,
but man,
and we'll go through about 35 pages in a day. Working in TV or film, we'll probably do 6 pages a day. It's kind of acting boot camp.
It's like working out constantly. I mean, you're doing this thing, and then
Connor.
you have to do something that's completely other.
well, Connor really looks
So
like Connor
that
now.
kind of process of working is very challenging, but it's also very exciting because you just have to keep coming up with new ideas, and your head goes all over the place because you're trying to keep track of basically 4 different storylines for each different response.
You shot that girl, for fuck's sake.
It was a machine that looked like a girl. Yeah, I know what I should have done. I just told you I couldn't. All right, I'm sorry. The fact that David Cade, he's telling like many stories interwoven from beginning to end is super complicated and super impressive, and I have no idea how he keeps it all in his head.
He's not just the writer or the director who's seeing this from the outside eye. He's also thinking about the player walking through this space. You know, only somebody who really, really loves not the work, but like these characters and these stories and cares about doing something meaningful would invest that much in it. And it's always inspiring to work with somebody who cares that much.
My experience with motion capture is this one. And I found it sort of terrifying in a way, because they said the computer's going to build you. But then as we got into it, I realized all the elements of it were still artistic. I just dipped into a really brilliant setup here. I've never seen anything like it. And this won't turn me into a product because I was playing a character. So it's wonderful.
In the game, Detroit comes back because of a revolutionary industrial rebirth. And there's no reason why that can't happen in Detroit, because they have such tremendous infrastructure for millions and millions of people who can very easily support, you know, a new industry.
The city is really strong and resilient, but the city has also been through so much. You see the damage, but it takes that time of kind of rebuilding and reinvesting into the city that I think is happening slowly but surely.
The potential of Detroit as a city is something that this game does a lot of justice to, because it would be easy to look at Detroit as some place that used to be, and that's not the case.
This game provokes a lot of conversation and reflection on our potential near future engagement with machines.
That's what we are to them. There's merchandise on display in a shop window.
I think that a group that feels marginalized, feels like they deserve and have earned access to themselves and the environment around them, and are trying to figure out a way to articulate how to get freedom.
What was I designed to be? Their slave? Their toy?
It plays with your comfort levels. You think that this is fine, you're comfortable with it, until something blurs the line and throws you off, and now do I feel differently about whether this should be allowed? Should it be banned? Should it be encouraged?
You're gonna ruin our lives, and for what?
for a bunch of machines?
They are not machines! They are alive!
I'm alive! You're alive! They're nothing!
There are lots of comparable comparisons to any type of persecution of religion, race, etc., dating way back. It can't just be a video game where you shoot 'em up or where people make these choices to do whatever. I think that's the whole point. You have the choice, and you can either choose to go in one direction with your character or another. And I think that's going to be very telling about the gamer. Very telling.
I think there's going to be a really strong reaction to this game, which has such a strong perspective. I'm that much more proud of it now to get to be a part of it because it's important.
In this game, you're actively building and designing the character through not just what kind of shield does he have or what color hair does she have, but like their temperament and the way they deal with problems. The different endings to this game are so radically different based off maybe seemingly insignificant choices in the moment, but like life, they all add up. And can't play life again, though.
That is pretty nice. Cool. I like this one, but I think I'm gonna go do the next one I can get. Because these stories are actually pretty fun. So who's Chloe?
For starters, what should I call you?
I'm Chloe. And you, what's your name?
Oh, John.
We've met Chloe.
My name is John.
Delighted to meet you, John.
Could you tell us a little about yourself and what you can do, Chloe?
Of course. I'm the first personal assistant built by CyberLife. I take care of
Whoa.
most everyday tasks like cooking, housework, or managing your appointments, for example.
And I understand you're the first android to have passed the Turing test. Could you tell us a little more about that?
I really didn't do much, you know. I just spoke with a few humans to see if they could tell the difference between me and a real person. It was a really interesting experience.
But this is the first time in history that man has created a machine more intelligent than himself. I gather your brain can perform several billion operations per second, is that right?
Absolutely, but I only exist thanks to the intelligence of the humans who designed me. And, you know, they have something I could never have.
Really? And what's that?
Real brain?
A soul.
Oh. These are actually pretty cool. A soul! Like, jeez, Chloe, okay, we get it. You're an android. I do like Chloe, though. Like, Chloe's pretty cool. So it looks like everything has like a different person in it, kind of. Well, these are all the magazines I found. So that's Chloe. Pretty cool.
The most important thing is not to live, but to have a reason to live. That's a quote from Jean Genot, a French writer. This is your story chart. It shows what parts of the story you've explored and what parts you've missed. You can track the choices made by other players and do many other things besides. You can use this chart to replay from any point in the story, but the people who designed me recommend that you play through at least once without going back, no matter what happens. Either way, It's your story.
Perfect. I think I found a way to restart, but I just liked watching those videos, honestly. Those videos are pretty cool. Get my little Pokemon. My blanket, like, in different parts smells like different things, and I don't know why. But, like, in this one corner right here, it just smells like crayons. Straight up crayon. And no, not like just like one crayon from like half a mile away. Like one full crayon. So we're just gonna keep playing, but I think I'm gonna go to the supermarket first.
All right. End of the line.
End of the line?
Yeah, you're gonna have to leave.
Wake up. We have to go. Listen, we have nowhere to go. She's exhausted and it's pouring rain. Can we just stay for a little while?
This bus is going back to the depot. There's nothing I can do.
Gonna be okay? We'll find somewhere to spend the night. Come on, Alice, we've got to hurry.
Because I can steal the money, then go to the one place. She like spins in a double 360 circle.
Alice, you're freezing cold.
I'm okay. I'm not so cold.
You look lost.
We have nowhere to go.
So we have to meet him.
I know someone who can help you.
But that's on the other side of town. We need a place for tonight.
Alice is like, nah, never heard of that man ever. Okay. Okay, well, I think the live's done here.